The magic words, free TV, free TV. It's possible, it's within our grasp. You're watching HSN, we're live, and we have free TV for you folks. If you're fed up of those big bills every single month, there is a way to help reduce them down. Many people are doing it now, many people. More people than ever are making that switch, they are making that change, and HSN is proud to bring you the #1 brand across the United States, making it easy to get free TV, and that of course is Antop. This is a just back in stock, brand new model of our Antop indoor-outdoor TV antenna. It has a massive 80-mile range, so it's gonna bring in TV channels from an 80-mile radius. We're talking local news, local sports, local weather, but we're also talking, you know, ABC, CBS, NBC, PBS, Fox, high definition quality, really astounding performance from this. One will run your whole home. One of these will do your whole home. It's a whole home solution. There are 3 colors. We have our gray, there is white, and there is black. It's the new, more compact model. They've made it sleeker and really more handsome than ever, really. I mean, that's how it's been described. It's a good-looking antenna, not like the old kind of rabbit ears antennas of old. They are really a clever device. I want to introduce you to the gentleman that sold me on this a couple of years ago now, Mr. Aaron Berger, one of our tech wizards here on HSN. Aaron, all you need to say, like you said to me 2 years ago, is free TV, and my ears instantly perked up.
Adam, I don't know if you'll believe this or not, but people are still paying to watch television. Not you anymore, because you have the benefit of spending time around me.
I credit you all the time, Aaron, you know that.
Thank you very much, thank you. I certainly go for the credit anytime I can get it. So here's the thing. If you're paying right now to watch your favorite shows, what you have to understand is, our grandparents knew this, right? They had rabbit ears sticking out of their television. Didn't look very good, but it sure was a good deal. Well, it hasn't changed in that broadcast channels, and 94 of the top between 94 and 96, it varies sort of from week to week, of the top, from 94 to 96 of the top 100 shows in America are on free broadcast television every single day, every single week. So we're talking about high definition ABC, high definition NBC, high definition CBS, high definition PBS, your local news, your local sports, your local weather, those shows that you love to watch. Many of us are paying $150 or $200 a month. We get a bill and we kind of just automatically pay it, Adam, right? Because we think, oh, I have to pay that bill in order to watch TV. You don't. You have to be able to. This is similar to being able to plug in a light bulb. Like, right. you plug it into your television, you scan the channels, and that's important. That will always make sure you're getting the most channels in your area possible. And what you have then is free TV, free TV, free TV. So think of your favorite shows right now. About 94 of the top 100 shows in America are broadcast for free. Many of us are looking at how can we cut our bills a little bit, but we don't want to give up on our entertainment. We want to be able to not only stream our favorite shows, like so many of us do, but we want to be able to watch our favorite sports, our favorite news, our favorite weather, and all the things on NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox, the CW. And Adam's going through a list of all of those things that we could be watching for free right now.
I mean, it's everything. I mean, it's from Married with Children to Babylon 5, Walker, Texas Ranger. I mean, you know, Sea Rescue. There's so many different things on there. And the experience, Aaron, is so familiar. You know, we're creatures of habit. We do things the way we've always done things. But Aaron, again, there's a curiosity here. But people want to try it. They're concerned that they're going to be missing out on something that they love. And we get that. That's why HSN is doing this 90-day return policy. So you get it home, you've got 90 days to see. And Aaron, if somebody doesn't like it, they send it back, right?
That's one of the key things about this. I mean, it's no risk. First of all, because it powers all of the televisions in your house. So you have 2 choices. You can set it right next to one TV, plug it into that TV, as Adam would say, bing bang, Bob's your uncle, and you're done, right? Or, did I get that right, Ad? Yeah, okay, good. Bing, bang, Bob's your uncle.
Sorry,
so,
I just heard what you said. Do I say that? I don't think I've ever said that.
No, I think I got it from another English friend, to tell you the truth. I've been told it's a British thing, but maybe he was just pulling my leg. Here's the other option you have. Other than putting it right next to your TV, bing, bang, Bob's your uncle, you can put it basically where the cable would run into your house if you were paying a couple $100s a month for a cable service, and use it indoors or outdoors and run it through the coaxial cables that run through the walls in your house, and it will power multiple televisions at the same time. So you can have free TV on all of your different televisions using just one antenna. One of the things that we have available is, well, you see right there how easy it is to set up, and this is powered by amplification, but even if you don't plug this into the wall, it still works. That's really important in a power outage. That's really important if you want to take this camping or on your boat or on your RV. You don't have to have this powered. You don't have to have this amplified. You just have to plug it in. As long as the television is able to turn on by whatever power source you have for the TV, then you're still getting the amplification, okay? So that's really key. The other thing we have to show you is an example of what channels you might get, because that's what, of course, that's what everybody wants to know.
Right.
What am I going to be able to watch, right? Well, if you're in New York, you could watch high definition ABC, high definition Fox, several different channels of Fox, high definition ABC, high definition the CW, ATV, Court TV. These are all high definition. I'm just not saying it every time. Create, that's actually a great channel. Several different PBS channels. Yes, QVC and HSN, Court TV, Weather, Telemundo, CircleNet. So many, many channels. In the Tampa Bay area, which is a big market, but not one of the top 5 in the country or anything like that, we, at my house and at the studio, actually, we get about 66 channels. It will vary depending on where you are, but if you look at the graphic right there, it says 80-mile range. That is the largest range that we've ever done on any antenna. And Adam, can I show you a little secret with this one that you might not have noticed?
Yeah.
These are called Vhf Enhancement Rods.
Okay.
So maybe you live out a little bit further away from television towers than most people do, or maybe you're in kind of a harder to reach area. In the past, there kind of were these big bulky rods that you had to screw on and sort of look like you were a television station yourself, frankly, at your house. What's really nice about this is a brand new design. What's really nice about this is if you don't want them out, they kind of tuck away. You don't have to sort of manually put them on or off. They're always there. But it's just as simple. If you need better reception at any time, it's as easy as doing that.
And that's what's so brilliant about it. They've put so much technology into such a small, slim body. This is the best $80 because it's free TV forever. There's no subscriptions, there's no monthly fees. It's an experience because, we're not used to using this, right? If you want to give it a go, take advantage of HSN's 90-day return policy. But as Aaron says, 94 of the top 100 TV shows you can get through here. And you're not buying one per television, right? One unit is gonna power up your whole home. So you buy it once, and then you've got the free TV around the house. And again, local news and sports and weather, and then things like ABC and CBS and NBC and PBS and Fox, the channels that you love and want. This will help save so much money. And Aaron, now more than ever, our hearts and prayers go out to everybody. We've all been affected with this dastardly COVID-19 in some way or another. When you talk about budgets and saving money, you look at the areas which you can cut down. The monthly TV bill is a way that you could cut down. We go from a bill to free. That's an easy decision to make.
Especially when you ask yourself, okay, I'm paying to watch that channel now, or I could watch that same channel for free. Right? When you think about it that way.
Right.
I'm paying a price to watch it. It's actually being broadcast into my house for free every day. It's just that I always think of it as like the catcher's mitt. I need the catcher's mitt to catch all of the signals that are coming through the house, right? This captures the signals in high definition, actually up to 4K if they're broadcasting in 4K in your area. And if you have a 4K television, it captures the signals, puts them on your television beautifully. This also has something really special in it called 4G LTE filtration. A lot of other, frankly, not as good antennas don't have this filtration. And so what it means is your signal gets a little bit messy because of all of the cell phone signals that are in your area. This filters those signals out before they ever get on your screen. So you get this beautiful uncompressed picture. One of the interesting things and kind of little secrets, and I remember telling you this when you bought your antenna, and I think it was one of the key things that kind of, frankly, helped you make the decision to switch. When you're paying to watch broadcast channels on cable or other ways, you're paying for a compressed signal. they have to compress that signal to get it into the wires, basically, and get it to your house. When you're taking that signal out of the air, and it's put in the air and made available to you for free, high definition ABC, high definition CBS, high definition NBC, high definition Fox, high definition CW, when you're getting those out of the air, you're getting them uncompressed. So in many situations, you're actually getting a better, higher quality signal to watch on your television.
Well, Aaron, as I've always said, you put this in your house and bing bang Bob's your uncle, right?
You've always said for about the past 8 minutes.
I'm telling you, I've always believed that. The best seller right now is going to be your gray. We also have the white and we have the black available. It's so easy. Aaron, I wrote down on my card, easy plug and play setup. I mean, the one I got, which is one of the original models, was easy to do as well, but this now more than ever is just, it's a breeze. But that's what Antop did, because Antop are the #1 manufacturer in the United States of America. They knew that whether it's mom or dad or grandma or grandpa buying it, they needed to make it simple to install.
What else they've done is they made it so much nicer to look at. So it's not this sort of, you know, really big antenna looking thing. It's very modern. It's very contemporary. It's very simple. People might think it was a speaker bar or, you know, I think, frankly, it would just kind of blend in. And they've given you the 3 different colors to choose from just to make it a little easier in your decor. Last thing about setup, this comes with free support from Antop. You'll see over here, this little medallion we'll put up. It's a phone number, and you don't have to write it down. It'll be in your box when you get it there. It's 1-844-FREE-TV-0. Any question you might have, setup is very simple, but you might want to know, how do I scan my channels? What's the best place in my zip code to set this up? When you call them, they can actually tell you, face it a little more towards the southwest or a little more towards the northeast or whatever. They're just a great help.
It's just a brilliant product, and it's done so well. Just back in stock, the most powerful model, the most compact model of its sort, giving you that 80-mile radius. And again, in your area, in your town, in your city, everything's going to be a little bit different. You might get 60 channels, you might get 70 channels, but you get the chance to experience it. And Aaron, just to reiterate, not all antennas are built the same way. Not all of them are whole home solutions. Some of them, you need to buy one for every single TV.
That's right. Some of them you have to hang, you know, on your window, or you have to have them one at each television. You buy one antenna here, you can run this through your whole house. You can watch different channels on different televisions at the same time. I can tell you there's only one antenna in America that is made by the #1 manufacturer of antennas in America, and that is Antop. So you really are. You're getting in with the best group, with the best known antenna manufacturer in the country when you get an Antop home.
Mr. Aaron Berger, thank you so much. I'll see you in about 10 minutes for the new all-in-one, right? The solid-state drive?
It will, I don't know if you've seen it in person yet, Adam. It will knock your socks off.
I can see it out of the corner of my eye. It looks amazing.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Berger. We appreciate you. Stay in the ordering process for yours. It's at Antop at the lowest price ever. Instead of $181, it's less than $80. On the way next, our Google Nest product. Stay with us for Tech Talk here on HSN.
About one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
It's all of our responsibility to slow the spread of the coronavirus. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and stay home unless absolutely necessary. You can still use your outdoor spaces like yards and decks. It's also okay to go for a walk or exercise outside. Wear a cloth face covering, stay at least 6 feet away from other people, try not to touch any surfaces, and wash your hands for at least 20 seconds as often as possible. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
Small business anchors our communities. They are family, friends, neighbors. They are us. So in partnership with the NRF Foundation, HSN, QVC, and Zulily spotlight small businesses across the country by giving them a national stage to tell their story. On air, online, on our social channels and streaming services. It's time to let small business shine and celebrate their success. Small Business Spotlight, now on HSN, QVC, and Zulily until June 6th.
I absolutely use FlexPay. It makes buying so much more convenient.
It allows me to get something a little more extravagant as a gift, not kill the budget.
It's a convenient way to get that instant gratification.
It's great. It's a great way to shop, to be able to stagger the payment.
You might be able to get something that's a little out of your price range. It's a budget-friendly option.
It doesn't feel like it's too much money, and the no interest is wonderful.
It keeps me shopping because I keep coming back.
Thank you for tuning in to HSN tonight. It's Tech Talk, where we're kind of bringing to life some of the latest gadgets and gizmos. Next up, a really awesome offer from Google. This is called the Google Nest Wi-Fi. The Google range of products includes things like a Nest thermostat and Nest cameras and doorbells. This is a product that they brought out as a standalone item that is meant to transform our homes with regards to Wi-Fi, because too many of us are struggling to get a good, strong signal, great speed, great performance. Too many of us at home have the dead zones, the dead spots, right? There's an area in your home where the Wi-Fi just doesn't work as well. You seem to lose the connection. Well, this is impressive, this offer tonight. They've put together what we have as the best value ever for the Memorial Holiday weekend. You can choose the Nest Wi-Fi router with 1 extra point for $199, or you can do the Wi-Fi router with 2 Wi-Fi points for $299. We're saving about $70 to $100 per one. As a bonus, you are receiving additionally a Google Home speaker, which is huge. A Google Home speaker is, you know, like your digital assistant. That's another $90 to $100 saving. So for anybody out there that has been trying to buy this product, it has been sold out in so many stores, because when this dastardly coronavirus hit, well, we were all struggling to homeschool and work and do stuff at home. We were all at home, we were all using our gadgets, and everybody started to see that they needed better Wi-Fi. So people like Google weren't able to keep up with the demand for the Google Nest, right? HSN has a small number that they brought in for the Memorial Holiday weekend. This was locked in several months ago. So if you've been trying to buy this out there in the market and you have been struggling, not only do we have it, but we have it at a special saving. The only caveat is, because we hardly have any, they've given us a whopping 7 minutes to talk about it. So this is real fast. I want to bring in our special guest, Julie Truster, because Julie, as we were saying backstage, this is a new way to Wi-Fi. This gives you blanket high-speed coverage from top to bottom all over the house.
All through your house, exactly. You can go from the front of your house to the back of the house, upstairs, downstairs, to your backyard. You can watch TV, and it uses mesh technology, which is the latest technology. It's also whole home Wi-Fi. So what it does is it blankets your entire home up to 5,400 square feet, depending on which package that you end up getting. And when Adam goes back, we'll go through each one so you know exactly what you're getting. But this is award-winning. It is Nest's top of the line. It is the very best. It's the latest technology. So what you're getting, so with each router, it comes with a point. So you put, like in our house, I'll give you an example. We have our router upstairs where our office is, and then depending on how many points you get, you can put those throughout your home. So it's completely seamless, and it's on one network. You have lightning speed Wi-Fi through your entire house. Now, if you get the 2-pack, that means you can connect up to 200 devices. When we say devices, we're talking about your phones, your tablets, your computers, your cameras, your doorbells, your smart lights. You may not think you have a smart home, but count your devices. Now, we got the 3-pack, so that's up to 5,400 square feet, and you can connect up to 300 devices. So this is a great system that can grow with you. And then the really cool twist to all of this is the point. So each point also doubles as a smart speaker, and it has Google Assistant built into it. So that means it's connecting with your router. This has Wi-Fi built into it, but also you can ask it questions. Like you can say, hey, Google, what's the weather?
Currently in Tampa, it's 76 degrees and cloudy. Friday, there'll be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 94 and a low of 73.
So just the assistant has over 1 million features. You can ask it to set timers. You can pause Wi-Fi for your kids. It has parental controls built in. And then you can see where it lights up so you know that it's working. That's a great thing. So again, it's whole home coverage. No buffering, no dead zones. Remember how you used to go to one end of your house, you know, and nobody could get the Wi-Fi, or you'd try and get real close to your router? You don't have to worry about this anymore. It's for your entire home. Latest technology, it blankets the whole home. So in our house, what we did, Adam, is we did a speed test. In the app, you can do a speed test. And I'd love for you to show the little video. It's of me at my house, because I went all the way from the front of the house to the back of the house. And they kind of did it in fast forward. So here's a speed test you can do at your own house. You just push the button in the Google Home app, and then walk to the other end of your house. Now, our house is 100 years old. There's upstairs. My daughter, by the way, was upstairs doing a Zoom call, taking an AP test. So I'm going all the way to the back. We have plaster walls, so we've always had a challenging Wi-Fi in our house. Watch this. I go all the way to the back of our yard where we have our security cameras. It is completely seamless. Okay, right there. You can see where it shows you the upload and the download speed, and it says it's lightning fast, even at the furthest point of our house. So upstairs, downstairs, you can be gaming, streaming your Netflix shows. You can be Zooming without having to worry about freezing, right? You can be Skyping like I am now. You can be doing all these things at the same time and not have to worry about the lags or the delays, or going to the other room.
And Julie, this is, I mean, just to reiterate for everybody watching what we're doing, maybe I should make it clear, guys. Look, let me just rearrange for just a second. Here's how you make it easy. If you have a really large house, you'd go for the bigger pack, which gives you the 2 extras. So you get the base and you get the 2 extras. I'm gonna put it that way. So you get the base and you get the 2 extras, okay? If you have a regular size home of around, would you say about 2,500 square feet?
For the smaller bundle?
Yes.
It's actually up to 3,800 square feet for the 2-pack. So that's huge, and you can add on. Okay, so that's up to 3,800 square feet. You get the $199 version, or if you've got more than 3,800 square feet, you go for the larger one. Just to be clear, as a bonus for the Memorial Holiday weekend, when you order, we are also going to include. Oh, there it is. We're also going to include this. A $90 Google Home. So this is like an extra bonus that you're getting just because you're shopping with us on HSN for every order that comes through. And this is the only scheduled presentation today. Whether you buy this one up to 3,800 square feet or this one for larger homes, everybody will receive the bonus of the Google Home speaker. That's a big, big deal. Nobody else has that. If you apply for an HSN credit card, you can actually take another $40 off the price if you get approved. But anybody that has any regular credit card can also do it on FlexPay. Julie, we only have 2 minutes left. Again, the fastest presentation ever, just because it's so limited. You know, Julie, that around the country, Google have not been able to meet the demand because we're all at home. There's never been a better time to really pump up the volume when it comes to your Wi-Fi solution. And we're all at home and we're doing things that we haven't done before. We're Zooming and we're Skyping. Our kids are being homeschooled. We're running our business out of our home. Wi-Fi is the heart. It's the hub. Everything in your house is running off of Wi-Fi. So the thing that it does, again, is it blankets your entire home up to 5,400 square feet. So that's a huge area. And your points, you can put those little access points around your house, and they communicate with each other. When we talk power and speed, one of the things that Google says is that it streams with speed. So you can be streaming multiple 4K videos at the same exact time, and there's no lags and there's no buffering. Because one of the problems is all the devices that we have. And look around your house, count your devices. If you've got a gamer, this is kind of my pile of stuff of what we have. My son's a gamer. We've got the security cameras all over, which work off of Wi-Fi. Another security camera. What about if you've got the doorbell, that's working off of Wi-Fi. Your smart loads, smart bulbs, your tablets, your computers. And what about, just in my house, we have 4 phones that are working all day long in addition to our computers. It drains the Wi-Fi, and you need a mesh system to be able to keep up with that demand. And again, this is award-winning. It's their top of the line. It's the very best. Simple setup. All you have to do is download the Google Home app. You can even do your speed test on there. It has parental controls. So if you want to pause little Johnny's Wi-Fi at 9 p.m., you can do that. It also has auto update, so it automatically does all this. It really is top of the line. The reviews on this are amazing because it works. When it doesn't work, everyone in the house is yelling, right? Someone's freezing on Skyping, or my son's yelling because he can't game. So you know about it when it's not working.
The days of having to buy these repeaters or extenders that you have to plug in no. This is unbelievable. This is that newer mesh technology that blankets the house with high-speed Wi-Fi. It gives you the connectivity that we want, so we don't have the dead zones, the dead spots, and it means that all your gadgets are going to be covered. Remember, up to 3,800 square feet, the 2-pack is all you need. That's $199, and you will get the bonus Google Home speaker, your new digital assistant, at no extra charge. If you have a bigger than 3,800 square foot house, you'd go for the 3-pack, that's $299, and you'll still get the bonus speaker. Julie, thank you so much. I will see you real soon. Stay safe.
Thank you so much, Adam.
Thank you, Julie. Remember, we want you to get it home and try it out. You've got a 90-day return policy to make sure of it. Coming up at the end of the hour, we've got a special Memorial Day sale price on our Xbox bundle. This is all about, this is the Xbox One. Not only do you get Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, but you also, I believe with this one, you are gonna get Titanfall 2 as well. So it's a really great opportunity if you're bored at home and if you want to get something to keep you occupied and have fun, this is certainly a great way to go. All right. We're going to keep on going. I'm going to head over this way because our next item, I had a lot of emails about this from our great electronics team. You know, behind the scenes here at HSN, you know what's been very popular? Computers, all-in-ones, laptops, for obvious reasons, homeschooling, work, business, just, you know, being at home more. A lot of people saying that they want to upgrade because, you know, they need a great computer. It's their window to the world. Well, this is a first for us. You get to see it before anybody else. This is our first ever all-in-one with the future, which is a solid-state drive. It's been going more towards solid-state drive recently than ever before because it's a better way of doing things. It's none of the moving parts. It gives you extraordinary performance capabilities. This is, of course, HP, the #1 brand of computer manufacturer in America, if not the world today. It comes in either your choice of white or black. With your purchase, you are going to receive the wireless mouse and, of course, your wireless Bluetooth keyboard. It's a beautiful full keyboard with your numeric keypad at the side, so it's an alphanumeric keypad, so it's fantastic. This is a real powerhouse with the AMD Athlon 3000 series processor built inside, Radeon graphics, touchless borderless display, touchscreen borderless display rather. It's brilliant. We're offering it at $799.99. We're proud to offer FlexPay, so you get it home for $266, free shipping and handling. And our special guest, HP Ambassador for sure, Mr. Aaron Berger, joins us, or rejoins us once again. Aaron, this is something that seems to be at the very forefront of people's mind. If we're not leaving the house as much, we need a great computer, a great all-in-one to truly be our window to the world.
It's very, very special. We have not done an all-in-one. I can't tell you the last time we did an all-in-one. Since I've been broadcasting at home, right, for sure, we haven't done an all-in-one. So that's been nearly 2 months now. Wow. They're not a computer that we get in stock as often. So let me spend a few moments going over it. But before I do, I want to just emphasize what Adam just said, and that is, this is the first time we have ever done on air an all-in-one computer where your tower, your power, your screen, everything's all in, well, you guessed it, everything's all in one unit, where it also has the solid-state drive. Now, we've done solid-state drive computers before, we've done solid-state drive laptops before, but we have not done an all-in-one full desktop solution like this with that newer, faster drive. So even before I go over the borderless screen, the full 1080p high definition, even before, well, sort of before, I show you the built-in pop-up camera, which is brand new. There's a video I'd like to show you that explains solid state drive a little bit more, because it really is sort of the new differentiator on this great, big, beautiful touch screen. So a solid state drive compared to a typical hard drive is lighter, faster, and quieter because there's no moving parts inside. So it has a faster boot up time. Your applications load more quickly. There's no moving parts, so it's more durable. It's quieter. Remember when your desktop computer used to sound like your air conditioner,
right?
Or used to sound like you were starting your car? It doesn't sound like that anymore because there's no moving parts inside, and there doesn't have to be a fan to cool it down. I'm live streaming HSN. You see how smooth the stream is, right? And also, I think you can tell, I mean, I'm not broadcasting on professional equipment. You know, I'm doing like we all do at home. I'm using a tablet or a computer and a couple of lights that I kind of have rigged up here. But I think you can still see the quality of this screen is really something special. It's because it's 1080p high definition. So that's a full high definition screen, one of the largest, 2 full feet of full high definition screen. I'm gonna show you one other thing. This is actually a tablet that I'm presenting tomorrow. It's beautiful. It's a Packard Bell tablet. But I'm just going to hold it up for a minute to show you guys something. So there's the tablet inside. I don't have it turned on right now, or I don't have a screen up. I just want to give you an example of, so like, this is a big tablet, okay? This tablet would probably be like 1, 2, about 3, you would need about 3 of these set next to you. This is the largest tablet size I sell. You need 3 of these set next to each other to have the same screen surface area, Adam, that you're getting here in one computer.
I mean, that's impressive, and it really highlights the size. And when you talk about a base station, like you're all in one, you want that bigger screen, right? I mean, we're talking nearly 24 inches. So this is your workstation. It's your PlayStation, as it were. It's where you sit down, you download all your music, your movies, your videos. With the new camera built in, this is where you're gonna do the Zoom calls or the Skype calls. With the touchscreen capability, it's more intuitive than it's ever been before. You know, you might have this on display. It might be in the bedroom because you'll be streaming Netflix through this, or Hulu or Amazon Prime. You might be doing some work while you're laying in bed, because with this Bluetooth keyboard you can do just that. I mean, this opens up a whole new world, and it really gives you a performance standard that we're craving. Aaron, again, we talk about, you know, making, you know, lemonade out of lemons. If we have to be at home, if we have to teach our kids at home, if we have to work from home, if we have to do courses, university, college courses at home, if we have to shop from home, we're not allowed to go out, or we don't go to the stores because we don't want to go to the stores. This gives you the bigger screen to enjoy browsing websites with, right? To enjoy shopping with, to enjoy playing. This is what we need, right? This is something that is for everybody in the whole family.
Adam, I think you're exactly right. I mean, it's like it or not, it's how we're living our lives today, right? So we need a better computer experience. There's a couple of things in this, and I'm going to talk about them in a minute. I'm going to talk about Athlon a little bit more. The most RAM that we've done all year in a computer, 8 gigabytes of RAM, so the computer multitasks beautifully. You can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got about 7 different things all running here at the same time. Those are web pages that I've visited, you know, setting up the computer in that. A lot going on at one time, but you don't see the computer slowing down. But let's just back up for a minute. I want to show you something. So we say all in one. I'm going to just stand up here for a minute and show you. This is your entire computer. So that's it. That's everything. There's not a great big back on here. There's not a tower somewhere. Something else I want to show you. See if you guys can see it here. In fact, let's see what I'll do. I'm going to turn my light up just a little bit. There we go. Maybe you can see a little better now. This is the one cable. There's one cable in this whole thing, so I don't have to plug this into my router and plug it into my keyboard and plug it into my mouse. It's so clean. There's one cable. Here's the great big screen. Something you might have been thinking about is, well, what about an optical drive? There's an optical drive built in. So when you want to watch your CDs or your DVDs or any of the, I mean, I know you're streaming on Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus and all those kind of things, but when you want to watch a silver disc, there's a place to do it. That's a big thing. In fact, let me show you the back of the computer here. I'll try not to unplug it while I do it. Okay, here we go. These are your ports on the back. So that's where you plug into power. This is a place, if you want to plug in to directly into the internet, into an Ethernet port, you can do so. There's one right there. There's 4 USB ports. That little white thing that you see, that's called a dongle. That is plugged in because I am wirelessly using the keyboard that comes along and the mouse that comes along. And Adam, I don't actually have the white computer, but I think you guys have one in the studio. Is it a white keyboard and mouse on the white computer?
It is indeed, my friend, yes.
Okay, cool. So if you're ordering there it is. If you're ordering the black computer, you get a matching black wireless Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. If you're ordering white, obviously you get the white one. Yeah, and that's pretty much the view of the back. I will show you from the back also. If you're just joining us, this is really cool. Do you guys know what that is? What do you think it is before I turn it around?
It's the camera.
That's your camera. Yeah. It's an 88 degrees wide angle called FHD. That stands for full high definition. So 1080p high definition camera. And what's so nice about this, if it's down, it's off.
Right.
So this has great security built in. Let's just go to the worst place, okay? What if someone ever got into your computer? As long as that's down, they can never get into your camera. There's nothing to see. There's just black plastic behind it. So your computer, your camera is only accessible when it's up. And again, that turns on a full high definition 1080p wide angle camera.
Remember, this is a touch screen. It's a big screen. It's the latest AMD Athlon processor. We'll talk about Radeon graphics. There's a lot to kind of squeeze in. I do want to quickly stress why HSN is so popular when it comes to electronics. We do something that regular retailers don't do, and that is something called FlexPay. FlexPay is what HSN calls it. Our sister channel QVC calls it Easy Pay. Without doubt, it's the best way to pay. So here's what it means. We take our lowest price, which is $7.99, and we split the cost into, in this case, 3 flexible payments. So when you call today or you go online at hsn.com, you don't have to spend the $799.99 if you don't want to. If you would rather spread the cost over 3 months at no extra fee to you, it doesn't cost you more to take advantage of that, you can do. So it's $799 over 3 months. It's $266 and change per month. That's it. So you get it now so we can use it for school or college or work or for whatever it may be, and you just pay it over the next 3 months. It's easier on cash flow, it's easier on budgets, it means you get what you need when you need it. It's not layaway. People often confuse it with layaway, but layaway is when you have to keep you pay, and then once you've fully paid up, then you get the item. With us, you pay a third of the price, we send it to you right now. And we'll even send it to you with free shipping and handling. Just because this is electronics, it's no different to any other item we offer. There is a 90-day return policy. 90-day return policy. If you don't love it, and we want you to love it, you can, of course, return it. No penalty, no restocking fee, no anything. You can choose to make your mind up well into the month of August before that time elapses. The only other thing I was going to say to you was, if you have an HSN branded credit card, you can do what's called 12-month VIP financing. If you already have an HSN card, you already know what that is. If you don't have one, of course, you can apply tonight and get $40 off your first single item purchase. If you do the 12 months VIP, it's $66 and change per month. Aaron, this is clearly a step up. In terms of 2020 technology, it's something new from HP. Everything's upgraded.
It is, and you know what I want to do? I think it can be a little intimidating, Adam, to buy a computer. I know I have certainly been intimidated buying major electronic television and computers and those kind of things. So you guys see right down here, you see where it says the item number, then it says HP. I want to talk about each line individually and I want to explain exactly what you're getting and why we think that's so exciting and so many people think that's so exciting tonight. The first line says HP 23.8 Touch. This is one of the largest touchscreen computers we've ever offered. That's me with my good friend Shannon Smith in the studio together. So it was a little while ago. It's the night that we wore the same outfit on accident. So I'm going through, true story. I'm going through my photos here on that great big 24-inch screen. It's also a borderless screen. So you can see it is just screen edge to edge. There's barely any border at all. There are at the bottom 2 front-facing speakers. I'll tell you, when I set this computer up tonight, one of my friends was over, and the thing we both kept commenting on is the speakers are so loud. It is a great sound in this, and that's often something that's missed when you have a great screen. Computer companies will forget, oh yeah, they need great sound too. Great sound built in. So that's the first thing. Also, one other thing I'll say about the first line, HP 23.8 Touch, It is full high definition 1080p touch. That's really a big deal. And you can see with a screen that big, you can see that you can have so much going on at one time and still really see what's going on. So I can see that I'm playing solitaire. I can see I have my photos up. I can see I have Netflix up. I can see there's Facebook. I can see hsn.com. And anytime you want to go to any one of those screens, you just give them a touch. One of the nice things as well, there's no such thing as small print anymore. So something that might have looked like small print before, when you've got a touch screen, look, you can read, I mean, reading any word, you know, any letter is going to be a couple inches big. I'm going to go through this full list. Adam, please don't hesitate to interrupt me at any time if we need to give an update on colors or whatever. But I do want to go through Athlon Gold. I want to go 8 gigs of RAM and the memory as well when it's the appropriate time.
And Aaron, just so everybody knows, because we mentioned there's the 2 colors tonight. We have our black or white. The white is the best seller at this moment in time, and it will be the first to sell out. So if the white is the one that's capturing your attention, please order yours before that's gone. We're okay in the black for the time being, but the white is certainly the most limited. I think the styling and design of this is just a whole, I mean, it really is a step up. It looks so premium, so high-end, so expensive. Again, $799 with 3 flex pay and free shipping and handling. This is the right tool to get us through moments like this, giving us the power, performance, the versatility that we need for school, for homework, for an online course. I mean, Aaron, the reality is you could have this in the bedroom and use this as your TV, as it were. You know, you're streaming Netflix or Hulu. This could be your everything go-to device.
It's funny you say that. I was a little afraid when I was setting up for tonight's presentation that you guys were going to turn on your television and think I was selling a television because the screen is so big. And so I want to keep showing you this is a computer. There is a quad-core processor in here and all of those things, you know, that make it super fast. And I'll talk to some of those now. So going down that list, we talked over what it means to have that big touch screen. AMD Athlon Gold. We have a video. It starts out with a plane sort of flying over that talks about AMD. I want to show you that, and then I want to show you something that's called APU, an accelerated processing unit, a video about that. First of all, let me position AMD, and that's what this video with the plane does. AMD is a huge company that powers a lot of the things that we experience every day. We don't maybe necessarily know that it powers them. So, for example, if you're on the Boeing Dreamliner, one of the biggest planes in the world, they're there. They're powering all of the graphics that the pilots see. If you go into Times Square and you see all of the extraordinary billboards, the graphics in all those billboards, powered by AMD. So they're just in some of the biggest, especially visual and things that require great visuals. AMD is often the processor that's in there powering it. One of the ways it's able to do it, and only AMD does this, it has what's called an accelerated processing unit. Most computers have a central processor and a graphics processor, okay? So they're these 2 things. Central processor and the graphics processor in this are combined into 1 unit. So what that means is you don't have a central processor trying to talk to a graphics processor. They're the same thing. So instead of it taking 3 processes like it normally does, it's 1 process. So it's kind of like making a superhero out of the central processor and the graphics processor. It means better power. It means faster graphics. It means less weighting if you're gaming. It means less weighting if you're watching video. It means less weighting when you're streaming or you're surfing the web. So whether you like to shop, whether you're getting work done, whether you're using office programs, whatever it is you do, AMD is going to make that a smoother process. I'm going to let Adam update you guys, and I'm going to talk about 8 gigabytes of RAM and about the new big 256 gig solid state drive.
And Aaron, with that being said, we have about 5 or 6 minutes remaining before our Xbox kind of rounds out our Tech Talk hour. Aaron mentioned the speakers, and I do just want to reiterate that this has dual front-facing speakers. So on this system, you see right here, this is the huge speaker bar. So in terms of performance, clarity, great, I mean, truly great sound with TV or movies or whatever, or games that you're playing. That sound is right there. That's why the sound was so good when Aaron was setting this up in his home. So you've got that, you've got your wireless Bluetooth mouse, again, premium design, premium materials have been used, and then of course you've got your full-size alphanumeric keypad with the numbers on the side, so it's a full keypad that we love. Great when you really are getting down to work. It's a, you know, some keyboards, it sounds silly. Some keyboards are nice to use and some are not so nice to use, whatever the reason is. This is one of the nice ones to use. Again, this is the white, this is the black. It is a touch screen. So you get that added advantage. If the kids are gonna be using this, they'll enjoy it because quite honestly, you're able to do so much more, so much easily. You know, we're so used to using touch screens on our phones and our tablets because it is such an organic experience. With this now, you're able to do exactly the same thing as well. So bear that in mind. When we send it to you, you have 3 full months to make up that final decision. If you don't love it, you return it and get your money back. Again, no restocking fee with HSN. Aaron, you know, the way it's evolved over time, it feels like people moved away from the big, clunky, home computers, the home PCs with the big base stations. Now we're going back that way because there is no big, clunky tower that goes with it. It's a beautiful, streamlined experience.
Right, and because, since we're on our systems more, we need that power more than we've ever needed it, right? So people, a lot of us are going to the desktop experience. But remember, if you're just joining us, this is the entire experience. This is everything. This is your tower, this is your power, this is your central processor, this is your graphics processor, and that is, I mean, while I talk about the specs and get excited about the speed and the solid state drive and all of that, the most important thing about this is how streamlined it is, how easy to use it is, how easy it is to set up. It's one cable. You plug it into the wall just like you plug in a lamp or a curling iron or a toaster, and you're off and running. There's nothing else to set up. You know, the computer will guide you through connecting to your internet, of course, and all those sorts of things. Finishing up, so we're going down this list here. We've talked about the touchscreen. We've talked about Athlon Gold. I should say Gold is the latest, of course, in the Athlon line. RAM I can cover really quickly. RAM is important to your computer because it allows you to multitask. It's sort of like having to cook dinner. Think of less RAM as like having to cook dinner with 1 pot, right? Or having to cook dinner with 4 pots, or in this case, 8 pots, which is the most amount of pots that we offer with a computer. What it means is you can do more things at one time and not have your computer slow down. That's why I'm able to have so many things running at one time and things don't slow down. The more important thing on this computer, and though that is very important, the 256 gigabyte, and I think we can put up a little still over here that shows you how much you can hold, how much this computer will store in movies and music and games, those kind of things. In those 256 gigabytes, those are solid state. So this is a computer that doesn't have a moving hard drive in it. It has a solid state hard drive, which makes it faster and lighter and quieter and much more modern, much more suited to the things we do every day. The solid state drive, as I said, lighter, quieter, and faster. Some of the things are you'll have a faster boot up. Your applications will load more quickly. If this were a laptop, it would have a better battery life. No moving parts. It's quieter. That's a really big part of it too, is there's not a fan inside to cool down a motor because there are no moving parts. So everything is just electronic impulses that move so much more quickly. A 256 gigabyte is a good size. It means you can store, off the top of my head, I want to say about 33 hours of high definition video. You can store in the order of hundreds of thousands of songs and tens of thousands of photos on the drive because it is such a, oh, in fact, there it is right there. So yeah, I was pretty darn close. 128,000 photos, 33 hours of full high definition video, or about 60,000 songs. So you have a lot of space on this. And of course, Adam, in today's day and age, we use that drive, that built-in solid-state drive, but a lot of us store online as well.
There's just so much to it. I mean, this is something you're gonna have in your home and your life for a long time. It's a computer that's built to overperform, to exceed your expectations, and to keep you going. It's fast. It's powerful, it's upgraded. Aaron, you know, nothing holds you back more than when you sit down at your computer and it's slow, or it's buggy, or it freezes, right? Or it crashes all the time. Now more than ever, we need something that's reliable and that's updated. That's why it's money well spent. And as we started the presentation by saying, we've seen an extraordinary surge in people buying computers of all different varieties because of all the reasons that we've explained.
Nobody ever says I should have bought a smaller screen. That's one thing. This is a 24-inch screen. Nobody ever looked at I don't care if it's a phone or a tablet or a computer, and said, should have got a smaller screen. People often say, it should be a little bit bigger. And honestly, nobody ever says, I should have just bumped it down a level. I wish I just bought down a level on my computer. It's a little too fast. It's a little too snappy. I get on the internet a little bit too quickly. It's the opposite of that. It's always, I wish it was just, because we spend so much time on it, we really notice when things are a little bit faster, a little bit smoother, a little bit easier. This computer is a lot smoother, a lot faster, a lot easier. And again, setup is such a breeze. It's so simple and so easy because all you do is plug it in. You don't have to connect a keyboard. The keyboard is wireless. You don't have to connect a mouse. The mouse is wireless. Of course, there's a wireless internet card built in. If you want to plug in, if you want to use a hard wire, there is an Ethernet port in the back. And one more thing, my big finale here, optical drive built in as well. It's pretty rare nowadays to find a computer with an optical drive built in. I don't know about you, but a lot of my most precious memories are family events. Movies that I have over the years that are stored on DVD. It's nice to have a place to watch them.
Aaron, my friend, I appreciate it so much. Thank you for being a part of our show. I'll see you real soon. Thank you, Aaron. Stay in the ordering process for yours. It's our HP all-in-one. White or black. White will be the first to sell out. But we started our show tonight uttering the two words that we all want to hear. No, not those. Free TV. Free TV. Free TV can be yours. It's within reach. So many people are changing the ways of a lifetime and grabbing an indoor-outdoor antenna. This is our most powerful from Antop. It's just back in stock. This one antenna can power the whole house. It's a whole home solution. Really, very, very smart, a brilliant product. If you'd like to give it a go, it's less than $80 today. Local news, the sports and weather, and all the big name channels, ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, PBS. 94 of the top 100 TV shows you're able to get through this. It's your Antop antenna with an 80-mile range. Well, before we go tonight, we want to end in a big way, and that is a Boredom Buster, bringing the kids and the grown-ups, the whole family together, something to do. Oh my gosh, all of this time indoors. Think about the summer vacation, summer break. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, let's make everybody happy with an Xbox. We are really excited to have our Xbox available tonight at the best value we've been able to do. You get everything. Titanfall 2, you're gonna get Star Wars, you get the gamer's headset, you're gonna get, of course, the controller. You get fun unlimited with this. Our special guest, Mr. Joe Harrison, is standing by. Joe, so many people, all of us are looking for a way to make these days just a bit more fun-filled, and an Xbox is a perfect solution.
You're exactly right. Not only is it a lot of gaming fun, but Adam, this is truly entertainment in just one box. So because this is the Xbox One X, this one is designed everything for 4K. Not only is your gaming going to be in 4K, as I'm playing the Star Wars game right now, but also if you're streaming Netflix or Disney Plus, that is also 4K. This box also has a DVD player that's a 4K DVD player. So I'm getting rid of all these extra things that normally I have connected to my television, and it's all getting replaced with my Xbox One X. This is the 4K version, the best that Microsoft has right now. And the great thing is not only can I play the latest games, if I have games from the past, it still plays those as well. So right now I'm playing the Jedi, the Star Wars game. And Adam, I know you're a Star Wars fan. You can custom build your own little lightsaber, but I made it a little bit better. I've actually got a double-bladed saber on here. It's pretty cool. And then there's a fan that's behind me. I can use the Force just like I'm used to seeing in the movies. I can stop that blade, get right through. Oh, man, I stopped it the wrong time. I'll stop it again. There you go. I made it through. There's stormtroopers waiting for me on the other side. I've got all those cool little defensive moves. So when they come to get me, Adam, it's just like I'm in the movies now. But the great thing about having an Xbox One, like I said, it's not just about the gameplay. With one touch of a button, now you go back to your home section, and now this can download all your apps. Now this can download Hulu and Netflix and watch your movies. And having an Xbox means you have access to the Microsoft Store. There's over 500 games that are available that you can download through the Microsoft Store. Yes, you can download them because this Xbox has a hard drive, has a terabyte hard drive, just like a computer would. Let me go back to my home screen just for a second. I'm going to go back to my games. These are all the games that I have stored on my Xbox.
Right.
Not only do I have Star Wars, I have my Assassin's Creed. I've got Pac-Man on here too. There's Fortnite, there's Forza. All my games are now stored on my Xbox, so I don't have to constantly change out all the discs. So if we're going to somebody's house or we want to go from room to room, you have all that content that's all right there. So it's nice that it's all available and made it easy to download. Not only can I do that, but it also can access to the community. So Adam, you were just showing that big bundle we get, which is exclusive to HSN. We're going to give you a headset that comes with it. Because with the community, you can play with your buddies, hear them through the microphone as you're playing the game, whether it's the Star Wars game or the Titanfall game, or maybe you're going to play Madden. This is what makes it that great experience. So even though you're not in the same room, you still feel like you're connected. The other thing I love about that bundle that we're giving you is we're also going to give you a recharging kit for your controller, because you'll go through so many batteries using the controller. Now we give the rechargeable batteries with the charging base. That is fantastic to be able to use. And then not only do you have that, you also have access to, I'm trying to bring up all my different stuff down here. I've got apps that I can store as well, Adam. So now I talked about this being your entertainment on the go. I've got Hulu down below. I've got Netflix. I've got Disney Plus. I've got Amazon Prime. So now I don't have to have a separate streaming box to be able to access all this content. So I've got all of it in one single box. Your 4K streamer, your 4K DVD player, but also more importantly, when you're playing those games, Star Wars, Jedi, that we're giving you today, that is also, Adam, in 4K. And this is just one of two games. I'm gonna grab my little thing here. You get one that comes, Titanfall comes on the DVD disc. Jedi is actually a download code. So watch for this in the box and you can download that. Here's Titanfall. I was able to record it, Adam, because now you have a way to broadcast your games, record your gameplay. That's me playing earlier, playing Titanfall, where you're driving around in this mech. We're giving you about $100 worth of games to get you started right out of the box. But Adam, it's that complete bundle that really makes it special from HSN.
You are so wise, Joe Harrison. You're like the Obi-Wan Kenobi of HSN. That's what you are. That's your new nickname. We're excited to do this. Joe mentioned it. This is exclusive. So we've handpicked this collection together. So whether it's going to be Titanfall 2 or Star Wars, you get it all together with the headset. I want to bring in something Joe just mentioned, because I think it's important for this time in our lives. You know, if we have kids, they're not necessarily out and about, of course, or with other friends as much as they'd love to be. There is a social aspect to this where they're able to communicate with their friends and loved ones, right? And play the games with them. So now they're being social, but still, and interacting with their friends, but still being in the comfort and safety of their own home. Joe, thank goodness for modern technology like this. I mean, back in the day when you and me were little, such a thing never existed.
You're exactly right. It makes it such a better, enjoyable experience when you're able to play with your friends. And all you need is a simple internet connection. And if you're thinking, do I have to plug this into the internet? This is even wireless, so you don't even have to have direct connection. Plug it in just like you would with your laptop, your tablet, and now you have access to all that fun, that community that's out there. And when you're playing these games, it's so realistic what you're seeing, because this is the 4K version. So you're getting the highest resolution that we've ever offered in an Xbox. Xbox does have a few different versions. There's the regular Xbox, there's the Xbox S, and then now you have the Xbox One X. It is the best version that's out there for that faster, smoother gameplay, and it truly is just mind-boggling when you hook this up to your TV. When you see that foliage down below, Adam, you know I love foliage. It looks so good down on there. And then when I tap one button, I can get out of my game and I can go back and access my other content. It shows me in the background the latest game that I'm playing, but I still have access to the Microsoft Store. So if I want to download more games, I can do that there. Also, one of the cool things I love, making this a shareable experience. This also, because this is a Microsoft product, you have free access to a program called OneDrive. So now what you can do is every picture that you take with your cell phone can now show up on your big screen. Makes it pretty easy to be able to access all your files. So I'm going to come over here. All you have to do is you download this app on your phone, Android or Apple phone, and then you can access all those pictures now on the big screen. So if you want to share those vacation memories, if you want to share the holiday, share the birthday, you're able to do that all through one single box. And then with the tap of the button again, gets me back to my home screen, and now I can play my brand new games right out of the box. But when you think about it again, Adam, what does this do? 4K gaming, highest resolution we've ever had. 4K streamer, Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, that's all done. Do you have DVD movies? This is your DVD player, and even in 4K too. It's really that complete home entertainment solution.
Best line of the night, Joe, goes to you. I love my foliage. They are direct words out of your mouth. Joe, very lifelike foliage on the screen. My friend, thank you so much. I can see it. It's like you're there. Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Please save us. Thank you. Thank you, Obi-Wan. Thank you to Joe Harrison there. And thank you for watching tonight. Grab the Xbox on FlexPay. And, of course, with our special free shipping and handling, we'll ship it right on to you. Something to do, something to play, something to have fun. It is your all-in-one entertainment system. Well, one of the things I don't love about summer are the bugs. Who likes bugs? We're going to get rid of them with our Dynatrap today's special. Good night, everybody.